1. 1 is to 1. So the fact of the matter is that you have to draw this the way you see it. Just exactly the way you see it, you understand? But using that particular scale. So let's start. So I'll start with the horizontal constructional line. With the horizontal constructional line like this. So this horizontal constructional line, I'll be like, is this one. Which one? It's this one. You understand? So from there, I draw another one that's gonna go up. You understand? Where these two vertical and horizontal construction line, they are perpendicular to each other. I'm going to record what? That 17 millimeter. Which one? This one. So I'll start with this 17, after the 17, 13, after the 13, 60. So after the 60 is 17 again. You understand? Millimeter. So 15, 16, 17 is this one. 17. Then after 17 there is what? There is 13. 1, 2, 3. 13 is there. Then the 13 is gonna give you the point where you're supposed to open your angle 60. So after that one is 60. After the 60 is what? 17. 15, 16, 17 right there. You understand? And from there I can have vertical construction line now. Just up again, up again, up again. After that, you can have this one dark already now, from here to right there. From here to right there. 17. After I've drew the 17, I'm gonna go up with what? With 30. 30 millimeter. We are told which from here till here is the half of 30, and I have to get to the center of 30 millimeter. You understand? So where is my 30? It's right here. This is my 30. Then this is the half of 30, and I can have it dark. Anyway. Then after that, where I've just gotten the half of 30, I can have a horizontal center line. And this one, where my 30 ends, solid. Which one now? Is this one. So I've drew this, I've just drawn this now. Through this, I've just drawn. So this is the horizontal center line, which is this one. Understand? So I can come back and close it here. And close right here. Anyway. Then after that, I'm going to open angle 60 anti-clockwise. Angle 60 anti-clockwise. Do you see? So you are told which is angle 60, isn't it? So take my 4 square, open angle 60. From where? From at this point. The second one. 1, 2. The second one, which is 1, 2. Which means from here I'm going to open angle 60. Right, then once we are there, we are given the height, my brother. We are given the height. They said from here going up vertically so much is 65. So the height is 65 from the center going up. So it's up to me whether I can record it here or here or here or here or here, as long as it's going vertically up. 65, and from the center, double check, is from the center, and it from here to there, it's going vertically up from the center. So 65, this is my center. From here I'll just mark at 0. Remember, we're looking for 65, not 60. This is 60, 65, 70. So right there, this is the false point. Then from there, I'll just have constructional line. There you go. You understand? So if I construct it horizontal, once it touch this point, this line of mine that is at an angle of 60 anti-clockwise, I'm going to have a point there. You understand? So that point, remember, this was at an angle of 60 anti-clockwise, right? Then to get a center that is perpendicular against this 60, I'm going to say 90 minus 60, so I'm getting 30, which means I have to use angle 30 degrees, so that these are perpendicular to each other. So there you go, down this. You understand? So this center line that is at an angle of 60 and anti-clock, in line with this one where our 65 end, and then I got this center line that is at an angle of 30 degrees clockwise. So where these three lines are perpendicular or cutting or crossing each other, that's going to be my point angle. So I'm going to say that one is point R. It's point R. Then I bring back my torsion. So I have to get something of this nature. So by look of things, we are having a shape of an ellipse. So this is an ellipse angle. So you know, in order for you to get an ellipse, you need your minor axis and your major axis. So you understand? So we are told from here till here is 100, from here till here is 60. You understand? So simple, straightforward. Since we have your R, we go to, from the R coming this side 50, from your R, you stand up. There is my R, then I mark it 0, then I mark 800. There is my 100. You understand? So from this point to that point is what is 100 millimeter. So I can say this is going to be my point A, this would be my point B. You understand? So the distance of AB is 100 millimeter, which is this one, the length from here till here, the length. So let's get to the what you call the minor axis then. So the minor axis, they said is how much? 60. So 60 divided by 2, it will be 30 this side, 30 this side. Stand up again. There it is. So I mark it 60 and calculate and 0. Amen. So after I've gotten that, I'm having A, B. So this one is going to be my point C, and that one going to be my point D. You understand? So from A to B is how much? If you remember how do you draw an ellipse angle, it's 100. Then CD is 60. So remember. Then from there, what is going to happen now? What is going to happen? Now, you take your drawing compass. We are starting the steps or the protocol of how do you draw an ellipse. Understand? So place your drawing compass. If you still remember very well, you place your drawing compass at point R, further extend it towards to point A, which is this one. So faint, I'm going to strike an arc going this direction. Once it crosses this center line, I will stop. I can stop there, and I can indicate by an arrow, but okay, this arc was going this direction. You understand? Then after that, that's going to be my point E. That's going to be my point E. So to get point after E, there is point what? There is point F. To get point F, take your 30mm ruler, join point D back to A. Join point D back to A using your 30mm ruler. Using your 30mm ruler. Yes, it's fine. Join it. Finish. So there you go. Understand? So between the line of AD, I must be getting my point F. This point F will be the last point in terms of the alphabetic points. In terms of the alphabetic points, I've got A, B, C, D, E. So I have to get F there. So how am I gonna get that? Simply take your drawing compass, place it at point D. Point D. This is D. Further extend to point E. So remember, how did you go to point E? Isn't it? So then I'll come, strike an arc. That's going to be like this. Once it just crosses the line of D, A, then you stop. So I'll indicate by an arrow again. Okay, this was going this direction. Also remember. Then after that, that's going to be my point F. That's going to be my point F. So I've got A up to F. Right. So now, what is going to happen? Take your drawing compass again. Place it at this very new point that you just got, which is point F. Place it here. Further extend it towards to point A. Point A. So there it is. Then I was just strike an arc here. Just make it a little bit long. Then also strike an arc on this quadrant. You understand? I just place my drawing compass at point F, further extend it to point A. Then I strike an arc here, I strike an arc here. Then now place it at A to F. Should you mistakenly disturb your drawing compass, place it at F, at A, further extend it to F. Then you come, you bisect this arc that you just strike, and you bisect the one that is on your third quadrant. You understand? So after you've bisected these arcs, the one that is in your first, your second, if I can call them like that, because we can say this is a quadrant. Understand? Being counted them anti-clock. They are at an angle of what? Of 60 degrees. So now that one is going to be your Roman figure 1. Your Roman figure 1. So the second one, that one is going to be Roman figure 2. So it's always simple, my guy, to get to understand on what you're doing. If you number your work, even to the person that will be marking your work, it's going to be simple for him or her if you have dimension your work. You understand? So now join your Roman figures. We've got Roman figure 1 and Roman figure 2. Join them. So every time when you join point, we're using the 30mm ruler gate. So you join it, and this line you must further extend it up until it crosses this center line. Actually, it's supposed to cross both of these center lines. I'm joining them now. Roman figure 1 and Roman figure 2. So there you go. Do you see that the moment I'm joining, so this center line of AB, it was cutted. Further go, don't just stop here. Further up until it crosses this one. Remember, this is a center line. So somebody might be like, I'm joining Roman figure 1 and 2. So you just start here and end here. No, center lines, constructional line, they must always exceed your drawings, your points, you understand, in your drawing. Constructional line, they must always exceed. If I'm saying exceed, do you see This one, remember, it's out of dimension. You just draw, you just draw, you just draw, you just draw. You understand? I normally don't like to use the word just. So what am I trying to emphasize is that if we are joining the two what you call Roman figures, you don't just start here and end here. Further extend up until it crosses this center line of DECR. You understand? Because you're still going to need that point. So the time we join them, so this one was cutted, is going to be my point. That one, which is going to be my point 1. So you went it down up until it crosses the second one. That's going to be your point 2. You understand? How do you get your point 3? You transfer points. You have to transfer points. So point 3 is going to be the true transfer. It's going to be the true point of what? Of point 1. You transfer point through your what? Your y-axis, if I may call it like that. But then how? Place a drawing compass at R. Further extend it to point 1. So they it goes. So there you go, there you go, there you go. Then I can mark here. Faint. Then point 3 is going to be the true reflection point of point 1. This is point 3. Graphically. You understand? So that's how you do. That's how you do what an ellipse. Just go to my YouTube channel. There I've got several videos where I'm teaching how to draw an isometric, not isometric, sorry, an ellipse. You understand? So we've got point 1, point 2, point 3, and it. Now take your 30mm ruler, join your point 2 to 3. And this faint like this, then there you go. Don't stop here at 3, further extend it just a little bit, let it exit. There is a reason for that again, you understand? So we've just joined point 2 to 3. Don't stop here, just a little bit up. There is a reason for that. So now let's get point what? Point 4. Because we have 1, 2, 3. So point 4 is supposed to be the true reflectional point of point 2. How? By placing a drawing compass at point R. Further extended to 2. There's your point 2. And it. Then there you go. Faint. There I supposed to get my what? My point. Can have point 4. Can indicate by an arrow, but okay, I got this. I was actually striking it going this direction. You understand? So now take your 30mm ruler, join point 4, which is what you just got, 4 with what? With 3. Using your 30mm ruler. Be accurate. So there you go. You don't stop here. A little bit extend it. There is a reason for that, my brother. There one. So now we have 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, supposed to be 4 back to 1. Constructional lines. Then faint. You don't stop here, but a little bit go up, go out. There one. So from there, what is going to happen now? Complete your ellipse now by using a number point to an alphabet. You understand? Number point to an alphabet, which means you place your drawing compass at a number point, further extend it to an alphabet. So let's start. We're going to start with 1 and A. Place it at 1, further extend it to A. This is it. Now this line of 4, 1 is the one that is going to guide me. When I'm striking this arc, where should I supposed to stop? And by look of things, I have to just extend it a little bit. Just a little bit. Understand? So place it at 1, further extend it to A. So if I draw, So this line, the time we're joining 4 to 1, I said further extended. So it's the one that's going to guide you, which you're supposed to stop here. So once it touch there, I can stop there. Solid. There you go, there you go. And this side, the line off from in figure 1 and figure 2 is the one that's going to guide me, which you're supposed to stop when. Solid. Remember this Roman figure 1 and Roman figure 2. So the time will join it. Now when I'm placing 1 to A, it is the one that's going to guide me. How am I supposed to stop? You understand? So now we are going to use 3 to B, which is number to an alphabet. Place it at 3, further extend it to B. There it is. Now draw it dark. The line of 3, 4 is the one that's guiding me where to stop. The line of 2 to 3 is the one that's guiding me where to stop. So that is why I was like, further extend them. Everyone, simple, straightforward. Simple, straightforward. So now to close my ellipse, so I'm going to use point 2 with D. To close it this side, I'm going to use point 4 with C. Simple. Then place it at point 2. Further extend it toward to point D, which is this one. There you go. Just a little bit. Before I double check, before I draw, I have to double check. Close it a little bit. Not opening. Close. So now there it goes. Dark. So supposed to pass exactly your point D. So when I'm closing this side, it's supposed to pass exactly my point C. What else is also connecting here and is connecting there. Everyone. So now I can simply place it at point 4. Further extend it to point 6 C. Then I double check. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Dark. Everyone. Right. Then if you are till such an extent, then you finish the what? The outer what? Ellipse. But there is a small one inside there, using the very same what? Reference point. Using the very same reference point. You understand? So we are told, okay, from here till here is 12 millimeter. From here till here is 12. From here till here is 12. So it's the same. What am I gonna do? Simply open my drawing compass to 12 millimeter. This is 12, right? So I can come and place it at D. I just mark there and place it at B. I also mark, place it at C. Just mark there, place it at A. I mark there. You understand? So the same steps or the protocol we did to draw this outer ellipse. So it's the same way we are going to draw the inner one. You understand? So now, which means this is capital letter A. So my small letter A, it should be that one. Small letter B, it should be this one. Small letter C, it should be that one. Capital small letter D, it should be that one. You understand? So place your drawing compass at R. Still the same R. Further extend it to your small letter A, which is this one. Then I strike an arc. There you go. This, and from there, this will be my small letter E. You understand? Then from there, I take my drawing compass. I join point A, small letter D with small letter A. There you go. You understand? Then from there, I'm looking for small letter F. I'll place my drawing compass at small letter D, further extend to small letter E. So there you go. That's going to give me what? Small letter F, isn't it? Then now place the drawing compass at small letter F, further extend it to small letter A. Just open a little bit. Then I'll strike an arc somewhere and strike an arc somewhere there. Then I come and place it at small letter A. I bisect these arcs on top there and on top there. So I've got the second point and the second point of Roman figure 1, and there is our Roman figure 2. Derive it. Now take your 30mm ruler, you join them. There you go. There you go. Feather it down up until it crosses what? This one. Up until it crosses this other center line. I'm looking for an exact point there. You understand? Which is this one. Then from there, that's going to be my point 1 of the smaller, of the inner ellipse. That's going to be my point 2. Derive it. You understand? So to get point 3 using the very same reference point, now further extend it to the second point of point 1. There it is. Then now transpose it. There it is. So which means is that one. That's going to be point 3 derive. You understand? Then from there, now join the second derivative of first derivative of point 2 with the first derivative of point 3. There you go. Finish. Now let's get point 4 using the very same point R, further extend it to the first derivative of point 2, which is this one. So there it goes. There it goes. Let's go. So it's up, outer. So I have to get the exact point there, which is going to be that one. So the 4, it will be that one, my brother. So it's going to be the first derivative of point 4. You understand? So I join the derivative of point 3 with the derivative of point 4. Be careful. You have to be careful. So there it goes. You understand? Then after that, the first derivative of point 4, joining it with, then you are done with the constructional line. So now I'm going to use the first derivative of point 1 with the small letter 1. Small letter A, not 1. So remember, this not this one, but it's this one. Then further extend it to what? To point small letter 1. Small letter 1, small letter A. So now there I go. I stop at this line of first derivative of point 4. Then I stop at the Roman figure point. You understand? Remember, the Roman figure 1, the Roman figure 2. Of the bigger one, the Roman figure 1, the Roman figure 2. You understand? So now I place it at the first derivative of point 3, further extend it to B. You see, it's just corresponding. It's just corresponding. So now I stop at this line of derivative of point 4 and point 3. Solid. There you go. Then now to close it this side, I'll use what? First derivative of point 2 and the small letter D. Also remember. So open it. Faster. Where is this one? I've even tried to use different colors. I don't know whether you can see the color. Further extend to D, then there it goes, there it goes. So which means I have to just open it a little bit, open just a little bit, no closing. Point D, there you go. Solid. You understand? But here I almost miss it. Yeah, even the outer one. Okay. All right. So now to close it this side, I'm going to use the first derivative of 0.4 further extended to point C. There it is. Just to close it a little bit. Point C. Close it a little bit. Yes. Now close it a little bit. Yes. Now I can draw. There you go. You understand? Then once I'm at such an extent, what is going to happen now? Let me come and see and solve this one. Simple, straightforward. Okay, since I have the horizontal center, since I'm having the horizontal center, what is going to happen now? I can simply place my drawing compass at my what now? Okay, at this, remember this point I have it, this point I have it, which is that one, which is going to be that one, isn't it? So to have that one, simple, straightforward, we are told from here till here is 15 millimeter. So if you say 15 millimeter divide by 2, you are getting how much? You are getting 7.5. So simply open your drawing compass to 7.5. It's now dark, there is no electricity. 7.5. This is 5, 6, 7.5. This is this one. You understand? So this 7.5, I'm supposed to open it. I'm supposed to place my drawing compass where to get this arc, where your 17 is ending, where my point 17 is ending, isn't it? So I can simply place it here. From here, there you go. So I can draw dark. There you go. Have it solid now. Have it solid. Everyone. So what I've just did here, I can do it at this side as well. Just place it here. There you go. Hey, it's load shedding. No, it's not load shedding. Everyone. Then after that, what is going to happen now? This one, it should be just a horizontal line and horizontal line. You'll even draw it with using what? Your T-square, because it's horizontal. Yeah, let's finish faster before it getting more darker. You understand? So after that, we are having this radius 15, radius 15. So to get this radius 15, remember that this ellipse of yours, it was actually at an angle of 60. So if I can just extend this one up until there, so from here till here is angle 60. So 60 divided by 2 is angle 30. So which means from this point, that point, I can open angle what? Angle 30 degrees. You understand? After I've opened the angle 30 degrees, so this is the line that I'm going to rely on. You understand? So we are told it's radius what? Radius 15. So simply open the drawing compass to 15 millimeter. There is my 15 millimeter. Radius 15, isn't it? So now I'm going to place it along this line. Remember, this line is at an angle of 30 degrees along this line, but I know with my pencil it has to start to draw here. What else is also touching it? Do you see that here is going inside of this of what is not needed, which means I have to draw go a little bit back. Understand? Go a little bit back again. Go just a little bit now. Come back just a little bit again. So now I can draw. There it goes. There it goes. Hey one. So how did I got it? I said this is a horizontal line, right? This one is at an angle of 60. So this point. So this angle is angle 60 anti-clockwise. So I just divided the angle into two. So this line is at an angle of what? Of 30. So I open my drawing compass to that particular radius that they are talking about, which is this one. Then I drew. You understand? So this side, they set radius 20. Stuck now. Stuck now. Where is my 20? There is my 20. You understand? So now I'll have to trace this point. Just trace it. What I know is that this pencil lead of mine has to start to draw here till here. It mustn't pass nearby. It mustn't cross over again. So it's supposed to be on top. So I can come a little bit. There it is. So this side I have to go just a little bit again. I'm tracing it. I'm tracing the point, which is that one. So I can draw. There it is. Once it touch, then I can stop. So thank you very much guys for watching. That was Mr. Nkosi for Engineering Graphics and Design grade 10 solid geometry. So unfortunately we just ran out of electricity, but however we managed to finish even though it was dark. So this is it. So from here till here. So solid geometry, they are simply saying draw this the way you see it, my guy. Just the way you see it. The way you see it. So thank you very much guys. See you on the next video. Okay. Sorry my brother for the late reply. But I've tried. I think you've sent it to me many. I mean, I'll look at them. Should I get time, I'll come back to you. Okay. Bye, again.